Christmas tradition here that I know. So without any longer, let's start it. So the first email came from one of my ASMRtist friend. She is Zen ASMR. Her name is Erin. Please go check to her channel. I will put her link in my description below. So Erin said, "Hi Tika, hi Erin. Wanted to email a Christmas tradition and what I love about Christmas. I love the build-up and traditions on Christmas Eve. I go to a candlelight midnight mass on Christmas Eve and celebrate Christmas with my family. On Christmas Eve, we have appetizers and see a movie. We open one present from Secret Santa and leave the rest for Christmas Day." And for you who maybe doesn't know what Secret Santa is, Secret Santa is when family members put the present under the tree and we don't know who it's from till we open it. We open the rest of the gifts on Christmas Day. We also hang our Christmas stockings on Christmas Eve to open on Christmas Day. If you have any more questions, let me know. Thank you, Erin, for sharing your Christmas tradition. That sounds so fun. The Secret Santa. And yes, it sounds so nice. So thank you. The next story is from our friend in Germany, but they don't want me to say their name here, and that's okay. So they said, "Hi Tika, hi. I just want to share my family's Christmas tradition for your holiday video. It is not very unique, but we always bake cookies with recipes from my dad's family going back through generations." That sounds amazing. We usually always make butter cookies, chocolate bread, and macarons, and then every year change to some different like gingerbread or sugar cookies. We also make, I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, Glühwein, a German mulled wine that is very flavorful and sweet, and you drink it hot. It is the best in the winter time. Hope you get enough replies to make the video. Please leave my name or email out of the video. Love your content. Thank you so much. And that's cool wine. Sounds so awesome. Thank you for sharing your story from Germany. Okay, we continue to the next story. "Hello Tika, it's Valeria. Hi Valeria. I wanted to share about my Christmas traditions. Our Christmas food is mostly always..." Once again, I'm sorry if I pronounced the name of the food here wrong. Our Christmas food is mostly always tamales. It's a bit hard to explain, but it's made out of masa or dough, and it can have meat or cheese inside. Sounds so tasty. Sometimes you can even buy sweet dough, and those would be called tamales de dulce, but I don't like those. Some beverages are hot chocolate, atole or atoll. I don't know how to say it, sorry if I pronounce it wrong. It is a hot beverage kind of like hot chocolate but thicker and a more different taste, but still kind of sweet. Ponche or punch, it's Ponche. how many meat and vegetables like lettuce, avocados, and radishes can be added. Also, lime and spices like oregano can be added too. My mom also makes butter cookies with almonds in them. We kind of celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. That's when the party is, and open the presents at 12 a.m. The next day, which is Christmas, we just eat the leftover food. That is some of the Christmas traditions I celebrate. Most of the food and beverages are from Mexico. I am Mexican but born and raised in California. Wow, your food sounds so amazing and so delicious, Valeria. Thank you for sharing. Okay, continue to the next story. Hi Tika, hi. Wanted to share a few small Christmas traditions with you for your next video. For me, growing up, my family would always watch Christmas films in December. A real classic one is Home Alone. Even though we've watched dozens of times, we still never get tired of it. I'm from the UK, by the way. Although Home Alone is an American film, I think it's quite well known here. Oh, another one is Advent calendars. They're little calendars that show the 24 days of December leading up to Christmas, and each day has a little chocolate inside it. When I was a child, my teachers at school used to keep one and share the chocolate with the students around Christmas time. But now I just buy my own advent calendar and share it with my sisters. It feels a bit childish, but I still love it. Merry Christmas. Looking forward to your video. Atikah, yes, my name is similar to yours. That's wonderful. And I know it's not a childish tradition. I think we shouldn't feel like childish when it comes to tradition, because most of us have it since we were kids. So even though it feels like childish, then why? Who cares? That's beautiful. That's wonderful. And Home Alone, I love that movie too, and I also watch it like I don't know how many times I watch that. And if I have to watch that again, of course I will. That movie is, I can say, a legend. So thank you Atikah for sharing your story. Okay, the next story, which is the last story or the last email I got, but I don't found any name in this email. So let's keep this anonymous. Hello. My Christmas tradition is not that interesting. Never say that. It's always interesting because, like I said, we come from around the world here, so I believe there must be variety of this tradition, and every tradition is interesting because it has its own unique stuff. Okay, continue. But I would still like to share it. Thank you so much. Every year we do something new. For example, last year we made gingerbread houses. The previous year we decorated cookies. I always look forward to Christmas time since we always have something new to do. That sounds so fun. My grandma makes us, I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, pancit palabok, which is noodles with shrimp sauce on top. Sometimes she adds fried pork with it too. It's one of my favorite things to eat. She also cooks a lot of Filipino dishes since she comes from the Philippines, so I always enjoy her food. My cousins, uncles, aunts, you name it, come over as well. It's a fun time and I really love when they come over. Presents are great too, but I focus more on having fun with my thank you for sharing it too. And also I asked them one question just to make sure, because they mentioned about Philippines. So I asked if they are from Philippines too, and they said no, I'm actually not. My mom and my grandparents moved to the United States when my mom was young. Thank you. So yeah, this last email or last story. So you have something new to do every Christmas, means every year, and that's so fun. That sounds so amazing. Thank you for sharing. Okay, now I will share a little bit of Christmas tradition here in Indonesia. Please keep in mind that we also have a lot of ethnic here, means we have a lot of different local culture as well. So what I share is general Christmas tradition here that I know. And if you read my community post about this, you also already know that I said actually I personally not celebrate Christmas, but I come from mixed cultural family, so even though I don't celebrate Christmas, but I still know a little bit about Christmas tradition here. And another tradition also, like Chinese New Year or Ramadan. So yeah, Christmas tradition here, I think it's so basic, at least what I know. On Christmas Eve here, people will go to the church, and on the Christmas day they will gathering with family, friends. On Christmas Eve, there are some people will have their dinner together, and some others will have their Christmas dinner on the Christmas day while they're gathering with their family and friends. Also they will exchange gift too on Christmas day. That's all what I know about Christmas tradition here. Like I said, I just will say what I know, and I think that's so basic here. But I don't think there's many people or Indonesian people here do the Sacred Santa. As far as I know, the family member will know who give their present. So that's not secret, right? And maybe a little different I know about this Christmas tradition is from the city where I live now. I notice a little bit different here than most of Christmas tradition. When I was in Jakarta, my family or my friends who celebrate Christmas, they celebrate, the party began exactly on Christmas Day. When I moved to this city, I found that on Christmas Day, they will celebrate Christmas only go to the church. They don't celebrate with friends or family on that day. Not on 25th December or December 25th. They just go to the church, pray. They could pray, and I don't know, maybe there's celebration there too. I don't know, but what I know is they just go to the church on the Christmas day and then they back home. only go to the church and that's it. But they have the party when New Year's Eve. So basically they like celebrate two celebration, right? Christmas and New Year. So I don't know why, but I don't know why, because I also never asked to any of my friends who celebrate Christmas here why the city seems different. But that's what I noticed. If for you who watch this video and from the same city with me, and if you found that's not correct, just correct me if I'm wrong, but that's only what I noticed since I moved here. And I also want to share, I think it's a big difference about Christmas here in Indonesia and, let me say, Western country like US or Europe country. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. So the big difference I notice is I found that in a country like US or Europe, people celebrate Christmas more like a holiday celebration. I mean, I know Christmas is basically Christian tradition, right? But I see that people on this country celebrate not only as a religion celebration, but also like big holiday celebration, because my colleagues from one of my old job, which is most of them are expatriate, they don't have to be a Christian to celebrate Christmas. Also, I talk with some of my online friends from many countries like US, UK, Europe. They share about they celebrate Christmas even though they're not Christian. I have online friend that atheists and they still celebrate Christmas, even they're so excited, even more excited than a Christian itself. I found that they celebrate Christmas not only as a celebration for a religion, but as a holiday season. Yeah. And in here in Indonesia, or maybe I'm not sure about this, maybe in most of Asia country, especially Southeast Asia. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but at least for Indonesia, that's what I believe, because I'm here, because I'm Indonesian. Most people in Indonesia, or Indonesian people, most of us see Christmas as a celebration for a religion, which is Christian. So that's why, if some of you maybe feel a bit weird when I said I personally don't celebrate Christmas, maybe there are some of you who thought like, why should I celebrate Christmas? Because it's like holiday season. Yeah, maybe there's some of you who think like that. Now you know why. Because we here in Indonesian people, most of us not see Christmas as a holiday season. So people here who celebrate Christmas, I can say, if I can say 100%, at least 90%, I believe they are Christian. But that doesn't mean who not Christian cannot respect. Of course we will, and we always respect any celebration here. Like me, I said that I come from mixed culture family. I have my own family who celebrate Christmas, and of course I respect them. And I also, even though I don't celebrate Christmas, but I always see a Christmas decoration, a Christmas vibe, Christmas season, especially in Western. Snow. We don't have snow. Winter. You know what I mean? That Christmas vibe that we don't have here. I always see that so beautiful, and I like it. My friends who celebrate Christmas, especially when I work, that's so exciting. They will bring cookies to the office and we eat together as snack. Yeah, so we were working while we ate those delicious cookies, and that's why I said, even though I personally don't celebrate Christmas, but I also excited about it. Every tradition is unique, every tradition is wonderful and beautiful. So that was the big difference that I noticed about Christmas celebration in Indonesia and in Western, like US and or Europe country. So yeah, I think that's all what I can share with you. Thank you, especially if you watch this video till the end. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it can relax you or maybe help you to sleep. I hope you have a good day, a good night, and a wonderful, amazing, fabulous, magical Christmas. See you again in my next video.